He was just a dolphin, swimming in the sea with his dolphin friends, happy as can be, until one day he went and ventured onto land, and he got bitten by a radioactive man. Now he's Dolphin Man, half dolphin, half man. Hear him screech at night, cause he just wants a friend. He'll be quite a fright if you run into him in the dark abandoned house where he lives. Oh, you know he may come off strong, but he's not what he seems. If he ever catches you, you can bet that you'll scream like, help, let me go, help, let me go, help, let me go, let me go tonight. You'll scream, help, let me go, help, let me go, help, let me go, stop kidnapping me. She was just a lady, not a care in the world, till she saw some grown men kidnapping a girl. She said, help, let me go. So she sprung into action, then she looked right at a necklace and became Scarlett Johansson. And she kicked all their asses, Harley, savior of the masses. Don't know where that necklace came from, love more, hate less, that's the message. Dolphin Man saw her on TV and gave her a call. They formed the best crime fighting team in the world. Oh, then they saved the president from an alien race. It was all over the news, he was screaming in space like, help, let me go, help, let me go, help, let me go, let me go tonight. He said, help, let me go, help, let me go, help, let me go, stop kidnapping me. Help, let me go, help, let me go, help, let me go tonight. He said, help, let me go, help, let me go, help, let me go.
Hey chat, how we doing? Oh, my mic's all the way up there. Hello. How are you all doing? Hello Winger, how are you? Is it earlier for you now? Yeah. 10? Is that 10? 22. 10, yeah. 20 past 10. That's not too late. That's not too bad. It's definitely not 3 in the morning, so... not as bad as normal. I'm doing alright. I'm doing good. I've got my tea. I've got... my cat is not being annoying today. Yet. It is, however, torrential rain outside. I went out this morning and roads were starting to flood. So they're definitely going to be flooded now. But that's not my problem, because I'm not going out again today. It will, however, be my problem if it's still flooded tomorrow. But that's future problem, future me. Not problem for right now me. So, I'm doing good. You been up to anything today, Winger? Done anything? Had any plans? I used to do it when I was, well, I didn't used to do it. My friend's mum used to do it when I was younger. It wasn't in tea. She used to do it in hot chocolates because I was a kid. But she used honey instead of like, well, she just puts honey. But I started doing it in tea now instead of using like sugar, and it's really nice. So it's like become quite a thing now. Yes, Gutter, I know you don't want to be on my house anymore. The wind doesn't want you to be there either. The person I live with came into my room earlier and heard the gutter and went, "Is that the gutter?" I went, "Yeah, the broken gutter I tell you about every time it's windy, that one." And they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "That's really loud." I went, "I know. That's why I told you about it multiple times and we've done nothing about it." I was like, honestly, they were like, "It's really loud." I was like, "Yeah, thank you. Thanks for that. I know. That's it when it's quiet." You don't have to tell me it's loud. I'm very aware. So I'm sorry if you can hear that in the background. Are you gonna? Did we come to the conclusion that you're gonna buy a new one? Yesterday's stream. And allergies are acting up. Which ones? That's not me saying you have loads. I don't know what allergies you do have, but normally when people say allergies, it normally tends to be like hay fever or something like that. Which, kind of, well, I don't know. I was gonna say wrong time of year, but I guess I don't get that. My hay fever's not that bad, and it only really affects me in summer when it's, well, hot and polleny. Meh. Whereas right now, if the flowers weren't dead before, the wind is and the wind and rain right now is definitely killing them off. Ooh. Oh yes, you're gonna use your savings, weren't you? I remember now. I do remember now. Is it not really annoying to be to be allergic to dust? Because dust is everywhere. Like, everywhere you go is gonna have dust. That probably just sounds really dumb, doesn't it? Like, isn't that really annoying? Yes, thank you for telling me. You're fully allowed to turn around to me and say that. It sounds really annoying. Yeah, you're telling me it's annoying. I have to live with it. Like how I do have the game up and ready to go, but now I'm just sat here drinking my tea, having a nice little chat. Bundled up in my multiple layers, just don't mind me. Someone else can take over stream for today, I reckon. I'm just hoping to all gods that my PC can handle this game properly. If not, this may very quickly turn into a Minecraft stream. This game came out in 2024. So, well, why did I say it like that? This game came out this year. I can't remember when exactly this year, but it came out this year. So, yeah, we'll see. The most dusty room. How'd you manage that? Could you not have, like, oh no, done a thorough clean before moving in? I don't know. I don't know how it works. How does dust work? I don't know. Do a thorough dusting. Okay, I'll put the tea down. My cat's just chilling behind me, just staring at her toy. Not moving, just staring at it. Not playing with it, just staring. I'll leave it there. Could you go out and buy one? If you don't spend all your savings on a Xbox Series, what was it? Series X. Right. While we continue talking, we're also going to get into the game. Because I cannot keep procrastinating. This is the game. It looks very cute. It is also turned all the way down. So we need to, oh wrong button. There we go, sunshine. Right. This is the game. It's turned all the way down. But listen to this. I found this rather cool. Ready? That's full. Full volume on everything. That's the sound. I assume it'll be louder once we get into the game, because right now you can't hear anything. But it's just wind. Oh, you can start to hear it now. Anyway, it's cool. But tree-shaped air freshener. Would an air freshener work against dust, though? If it's the dust you're allergic to, an air freshener isn't going to get... Air fresheners are just to make things smell nice. They're not going to get rid of the dust, are they? Yeah. I literally opened the game as well to do a sound check before. And I was like, there is nothing to sound check. It's not loud enough. Although, oh yeah, cat, that's it. You lie on my nice shirt. You do that. You lie on my nice shirt after I've just done the washing. You do that. Okay, yeah, fair enough. It'll make your room smell nice, I guess. If nothing else, it'll make it smell nice. Oh. Oh. Ah, yes. That is indeed a photo. Me, Mum, Grandma, Helen. Grandma's 80th. Mum wants me to pack up my room to get ready for the move next week. It's taken a while, but I'm pretty close. Just a few things left before I can cross it off my to-do list. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I like this. Hold on, I'm putting my other earpiece in. This is... Pack up... Oh, literally just... I might need to actually...
Guess I'll have to pack this after my next shift.
Was that a bit loud? Do you want me to turn that down? Yep, that's a cup. That is a book. It's all good? I thought her talking sounded a bit loud, but I guess if it's okay, it's okay. Oh wait, can I was pressing the wrong buttons.
Ah, Nevada. Home to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads.
Whee! Woo! God, that's so trippy to try and turn around. It just does not turn how you want it to turn. I forgot it. Oh, so did I. Happy belated birthday. Sorry for the lateness, Tessa, but things got away from me here, but you're always on my mind. We'll call soon. Can't wait, Dad. Thanks, Dad. I love it. Dad got a card saying, I forgot it on the front. Not a happy birthday card, no. I forgot it. Because he forgot. Mine. Oh, I assume Dad. Me and Dad, laser tag, yeah. Search spot. Oh. Okay. I'll take it with me, why not? Okay. Okay. Go grab a jacket, go grab a jacket. It is cold, it is very cold. Hunt for the buried bootlegger treasure. I'm not reading that. Where? No, we can read it. We'll read it. Local myth or fortune hiding by Tess DeVine. Oh, that's me. Prohibition in America was meant to stop people across the country from drinking alcohol in bars in their homes. But what it achieved was creating a booming industry of illegal alcohol imports, especially from Canada. Much of this so-called bootlegging was done in the night, ferrying barrels of alcohol across the border and huge sums of cash to Canada. But much of this money was stashed, hidden, buried stateside by bootleggers for safekeeping until the coast was cleared to bring it home. And some of that illicit treasure must have been left behind when the bootleggers were arrested by the authorities or killed in the underworld dealings gone wrong. The locations of these abandoned caches of riches may be lost to time, but hints and clues remain. My father and I have spent many a summer vacation tracking down potential spots to search for this left-behind bootlegger gold. None have yet successful, but these local legends and history behind them is fascinating to learn more. Yoink. Oh my god, there's so much. Oh, pony! Oh. Oh. Oh my god, there's so much. How much? Preparing for homecoming, page 7. Go to about. Okay. I don't know. Oh. No, we'll read it. We'll read it. I couldn't figure out what it was, but we'll read it. Our lives that changed that fateful day 2 years ago. Greenville students share their remembrances. Like all kids in America across the world, the students of Greenville High's lives were were changed forever on September 11, 2001. Whether you heard the news from your parents that morning or saw the reports on TV, you're certain to remember where you were that fateful moment. In the last 2 years, the threat of terrorism has become part of everyday lives, as of the terms weapons of mass destruction. From the moment the planes hit World Trade Center towers, we knew things would never be the same. As American troops enter Iraq, the conversation has changed to one between people who demanded we support our troops, and those who argue that George W. Bush and Donald Rumsfeld's reasons for war aren't justified. But today is a day to mourn those over 6,000 people whose lives were lost 2 years ago, and appreciate the sacrifices of volunteers, first responders, and community members who leapt into action when they were most I don't know. Okay. Ooh. Yoink. And yoink. And yoink. And yoink. Yoink. What's this?
Better leave these where Mom won't see them.
Oh. Flight. Oh no, you're going on a flight. That's depressing. I'll take that. You need a good chapstick. I know I do recently. Whoop. No, wrong drawer. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah. I can't remember what her name is. Oh, Tessa, isn't it? How much shit? Nope, done over there. Done over there. Right, moving on. So I want to make sure you wouldn't miss the message. Now anybody who signs this will know that I'm your bestie. Movie night every night. I'm the first to sign your... Okay, well... That's one thing we didn't have in my school. You're back. Welcome back. We didn't have... Like, what did I just look at? The photo albums. The school photo albums. We were meant to. Every other year we didn't. And I was like, well, that's a bit mean. Oh wait, I didn't even look. The Clueless. Ranging glamorous high school student tries to transform a new pupil in the most will fate his other plans. That sounds an awful lot like 6 students invited to mysterious mansion for dinner, but when they're dead, because of subset. That sounds a lot like Clueless. Was it Cluedo? Is that the game? And that sounds like... Does that not sound like Wicked? Does that not sound like the storyline Wicked? Are we not taking them with us? Oh, so we're packing the eraser, but we won't pack up the cool games. Or, well, I assume it games. Maybe films. You know none of them. No, Wicked's a film. Well, it is now. They just made it into a film. Wicked was like a... I think Broadway. It's like in theatres and that. You can go watch it. live. It's a show. It's like musical theatre. And then Cluedo is a board game. Hey Tess, we're doing a movie night at your place. Yes, we are. Music we can bring in is a comedy double feature night. I'll give you one clue as to which movies they're going to be. What is it? I already give it to you. You have your clue. Why do we have so many rubbers? Why is it? Aw, friend.
Oh, right. I was supposed to feed you. Poor
No
little guy.
way! Is that a Tamagotchi? Oh my! Dude. You had a Tamagotchi? Oh, I can't read that. Very Teresa. It's always so much fun to have you visit. Can't wait till next time. I'm so proud of you, your business, and the kind of woman you're becoming. Aunt August. Thanks, Aunt August. Oh, do I need to take that more? Okay. What else? Is that not everything? What else is that? Oh. Pack up the rest room. Done. Finished. Nailed it. Now what? Oh. We can do that.
Tess,
Yeah?
come down to the basement. There's something I want to show you.
The basement? What is it?
Oh, it's nothing really. Remember, this? Gah!
What is it?
What is it?
It's of the dog we had growing up, Lady. Your Aunt August made it when she was a kid.
My God. And Aunt August isn't a rich and famous artist now?
Well, she is one of those things. Not a famous artist, though.
We've still got a little while before we actually move out, right? Like a week?
Yeah, about.
The estate sale was weird. Having all those people in the house, picking through Grandma's stuff. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay? Mom.
We took care of your grandmother right up to the end, and
And now they're selling the house out from under us. I know.
wanna just take a minute and look around and see what's left? I haven't really gone through everything since the sale ended.
Yeah. Me neither. That sounds really nice. Just looking through what's still here. Aside from this hell picture.
Amazing that no one bought it, right?
Just shocking.
So you're all packed up, right? Good to go?
Ugh. Oh my God.
Just remember that it needs to be done by Wednesday so we can get everything out of here on time.
I know.
I thought the dog photo was quite cute. Most of Grandma Helen's stuff was sold off in the estate sale. I haven't really had a chance to look around and see what's left until now. Is it down here? Dear Mary Millie Colbert. No, give advice like Millie. With her wit, wisdom, and ineffable tact, dear Millie has been charming readers for over 15 years, found in newspapers nationwide. Millie doles out sage advice to over 5 million readers weekly. Gathered here for the first time are the most engaging responses from the sage of Midwest. On matters of home, parenting, romance, and there's never been a question that Millie can't handle.
Grandma's advice column was popular, wasn't it?
For a little while, yeah.
I felt really lucky that I got to ask her for advice face to face. I remember when we went to that one book signing when I was a little kid.
You remember that?
Yeah, I mean, people in the audience seemed so excited and nervous to get to ask her their questions right there in person. Sometimes when I'd ask Grandma for advice, she'd start off with, "Don't tell Millie," but I think she saved her special advice for me.
Well, she could have given some advice to herself and realized that taking out 3 mortgages on her house wasn't such a good idea.
Cute. I want it. I feel bad because they were dissing it, but it's a good photo. Better than I can do.
Ooh, so dapper. Was this Grandpa's?
Don't know, I'd be able to tell you if I could turn around. No, I can't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Yep, that's a dustpan and brush right there. That's... Yes, sir. I was about to say, wait, if that's that, what's up there then? I was like, oh, that's the entrance from outside. What am I meant to be looking at? Leo Lambros, age 43, died. 1900 Reed, a veteran of the Second World War, serving as a surveyor in the 173rd Artillery Battalion. Scouting out any musicians front lines, he later worked in... Oh, surviving are his wife Helen Lambros and his daughters Opal and August, which are... Opal's our mum. Funeral arrangements under the direction. Oh, so we're famous, is what you're saying. Hey, that's dude. That's dude right there. That's him. Where's this a cute little house?
Wow, was this taken right here? Cool. That's Grandpa?
Mm-hmm. Probably only a year before he died.
Of a heart attack?
Yeah. Very sudden. But I guess that's how heart attacks are.
It is how they tend to be. I don't think people tend to know they're coming. Yep, that's a bucket. That's a... Yep. I'm realising now I did walk past. Ooh.
I'm taller than you were.
Who's taller now?
That doesn't
You are.
matter. That's
But
not...
I've still got time.
That's not important. Doesn't matter who is taller, it's who was, okay? And I was winning.
I've gotta take more pics with Francine this year. We're so cute. Maybe I should start carrying a camera around. Who are these people?
I don't know.
Mom's friends?
Maybe? I reply as if I would know. Though it's yeah. Wedding, yes. Ooh.
We did our best, but the results were... Ugh.
Glad I had your super big. What can I say? I'm just that good. Why am I picking? I'm just picking random shit up. Such a nice looking game.
Ugh, Mom, please quit already.
Yep. Yep, that's them. Oh. Who's that?
Oh, how did this end up down here?
Don't know.
Huh. Must have been in a drawer of something that got sold.
This is from one of the first digs Dad and I went on.
It was kind of adorable how excited you both got about going on those digs.
I remember being so sure that we would actually find bootlegger gold. Or at least a clue about it.
Your dad. Well, at the very least, he certainly had a way of firing up your imagination. I'll give him that.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, wait. No dice. Little hidden secrets. Oh. Hey, it's got my name on the bottom of it, which I could show if I was able to turn it round. Hey.
What? No one bought this masterpiece? I'm downright offended. I made this when I was, what, 4?
It's floating.
At Frankenmuth.
Yeah, at that pottery demonstration they did. They'd call little kids up from the audience and show them how to do it. I was so excited. I was jumping up and down, waving my hand, because I knew that Grandma likes pots.
She kept it up on this display shelf with all her other pieces all those years since you gave it to her. Oh, honey.
It's okay.
I think I'm gonna hold on to it.
I think I'm gonna hold on to it. Grandma held on to it all this time. She wouldn't have wanted me to throw it away.
Mine. I claim back what was once mine. I know, it really confused me at first. I actually checked to see if my game was working. Because I was like, why aren't their mouths moving? Because they move slightly when they first start talking. And then they stop while they finish their sentence. And I'm like, Let's do it. Let's watch it again.
Like this after you moved out of the house?
Mm-hmm. After my father passed, my mother, well...
turned into a hippie.
A bit of a free spirit, let's say.
Doesn't look like that rubbed off on August much.
I think it might have. To push her in the opposite direction.
Just in case it wasn't annoying you enough, I thought I'd make you watch it again.
Oh, good. Some of Grandma's pottery didn't get sold. I loved watching her at the potter's wheel when I was little. Had she been doing pottery her whole life?
Honestly, I think it's something else she picked up after my dad passed.
Like the advice column?
No, she was doing that since I was a kid.
Did Grandma... was she ever with anyone else after Grandpa died?
Whoa, where did this come from?
Well, she just seems so vivacious. You'd think some man would be interested.
Yeah, no, not that I know of.
That you know of. Grandpa was... not Grandpa. Grandma was getting some behind the scenes and you know it. Dude, those windows are cool. You could bring up, you could bud.
Is this?
Some of the last pottery your grandmother made. Yep,
Keep it.
after her fine motor skills started to go.
Keep it. Still kind of.
It's still kind of beautiful. I miss her a lot.
Yeah, me too.
No, not gonna keep it. Gonna leave it. Okay. I thought it would have been a nice memento, but I think that's my hoarder side speaking. Go outside. No, that makes sense. Oh! Flip-flop! It's a flip-flop!
Oh, hey. It's August. Ugh, exhausted. The state sale was a lot. But that's easy for you to say. Yeah, I remember. And the answer is still no. Well... The what? Oh, right. Right. Sorry, it hasn't exactly been at the front of my mind. Yeah, it's around here, somewhere. No, it's fine. Okay. Love you. Bye.
She wasn't even trying to move her
Unbelievable.
mouth that time.
What did she say?
Nothing helpful.
Is she still not gonna help us with the house?
No. She was just calling to ask me to find some book of hers.
Any idea where it could be?
It must be upstairs somewhere, in your grandma's things. It has a red and black cover, white block lettering. I'll know it when I see it.
Okay, let's go.
Aunt August, good mum, looking for some book that's important to her for some reason, apparently. It's probably upstairs somewhere. Probably is. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, whose bedroom is this? Oh, probably is. Probably grandma's. Yeah. She had an ensuite. Yeah, that's an ashtray, my friend. No. Farewell from... A farewell from Millie. Dear readers, it's been a delight. They communicate telepathically. That's a good theory. That's a very good theory. Photos from your house. I can imagine you looking around, not realizing it's from the game. It was very loud. It's been a delight, an honor and a privilege to write to you over the years. Few people are lucky enough to say that they love their job, and I'm grateful to be one of them. I've learned so much from all of you, and I hope I might have taught you all a little something too. When I open your letters each week, I'm always struck by your passion, your drive to succeed and do better. You've talked about the worst of humanity and much more of the best. And you all will be an inspiration to me for the rest of my days. Even as this column comes to a close, I hope you'll still consider me a friend. I know I'll consider you one. Millie. Have you ever received advice from Millie? If you have a story of how Millie changed your life for the better, send a letter to Dear Millie. Box 9975. Send this cow. At this time, Dear Millie's no longer answering advice. Want
to know something? Your grandmother didn't write this.
Telepathy.
I did.
You did?
Why you?
Why you?
Hmm?
Well,
Yes.
you're not like a writer.
Well, I don't know. I think I did okay.
No, I mean, you did great, but, you know, I don't know. Were you surprised when they asked you to do it?
Mm, I think her editor, she just wanted it to be from someone who she was close to. I guess she was hoping for a family voice. I just tried to put myself in Millie's shoes.
Well, you did a good job.
Thanks.
Book's not in here. I don't think it's in here either. I'm invisible. That supernatural thing's proving a bit more true now. That's my room. I know it's not in here. But I did miss this. Nearly missed those. That's not fucking helpful, is it? Vampire. Hey.
I am the very model of a modern major general. La 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 da 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 mineral.
Oh yeah. Hit it, Tess. Hit it, Tess. Sound like Hamilton for a second. Modern Major General. That is it. Wait, do.
Hey, Ma! Actually, maybe I should just put this back.
Why? What is it? I want to read it. Sorry to hear that Mum's doing worse. Oh, Opal. Sorry to hear Mum's doing worse. I've been thinking about her a lot lately. I know this is a sore spot, so it's the last time I'll bring it up. I really wish you'd help me with Mum's medical bills. I get that you'd rather have me there in person to help, but I just can't get away from work long enough to make that happen. I'm sorry that money is the only thing I can provide right now, but that's just the situation we're in. If you're stressed about everything you have to do, you can always send Tess down here for a weekend again. I love having her around. Call me if there's anything new with Mum. Love, August. No. 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 A pole.
What's this?
Oh, it's a hook pole thing to pull down the hatch to the attic.
Could August's book be up in the attic? With Grandma's things?
Could be.
Alright. We can go up there, but... you go first.
Yeah, there might be spiders up there. I need someone to sacrifice. I found a weird hook pole thing. What the heck do you call these things anyway? Well, at any rate, I should be able to use this to pull down the steps to the attic.
Okay, come on up!
Damn,
up.
it's
I'm up.
dusty. Now, where's that book?
Yes, where's the book? Felicity, whoever that is. That's not the book though. Those sweets. Are they those sweets that you get in that tin? I remember those. Oh, I used to love them.
Okay, well this is just creepy stuff. Why are these up here?
You'd rather they were downstairs?
Good point.
So we're invisible in mirrors. They talk to telepathically, and they have creepy dolls in their attic. They're hitting all the strikes here. Wait, is this This is... Light. Never mind.
What's under here?
Here, let me grab that. I'll put it up here to look through. Yeah, there's a bunch of old stuff in here. But...
Mom?
Hold on, it might still be here somewhere.
What the fuck?
There's something...
The wall just opened.
Here it is. Maybe if your dad had read this, he wouldn't have stopped working at the video store.
Mom!
The wall
What's in there?
opened. They probably do. That is something these type of people would do. Forget about August's book. We found a weird suitcase in a secret compartment in the attic. Did Grandma Helen hide it here? Why? The answers may lie within. And you... Where the fuck? And you stopped to write in your diary before opening the mysterious suitcase? How much self-restraint do you have?
This is just some junk from the old summer house.
Your family had a summer house?
Well, it was more of a cottage, I guess. We spent the summers up there for a long time.
And you've never taken me to visit?
Well, I haven't been there since I was your age. We just stopped
Yeah,
going one
fucking
summer.
hell. Take
The
me.
summer after my dad died. I think there were just too many memories there.
Oh no,
Oh
with
my
the
God.
excuses.
What?
Aren't you seeing it?
Seeing what?
Right here! Behind them? That's a freshly covered hole.
Uh-huh.
It's obviously the location of the buried bootlegger gold.
In our backyard, you mean?
Indubitably.
Lady probably buried a bone there.
Dogs don't really do that. Only cartoon dogs do that.
Only cartoon dogs bury bones, but real-life bootleggers bury gold in people's backyards? In 1968?
It was a different time, Mother.
Sure.
She just called you old. Hey, gay stones. Sorry. A very abstract model of the solar system. Yes.
A very abstract model solar system?
Ah, these little stones were from the stream near the summer house.
You painted them?
Me and August. The rocks from the stream were so smooth, but I forget why we painted them.
You were really that bored, huh?
There weren't many TV channels back then.
Tragic.
It's 'cause you're old. It's 'cause you're old. Back in your day. Oh, that's so much reading. Here we go. Recently, one of my daughters gave me a tremendous shock. She married. Apparently, her college... Bow? I don't know. And her tied the knot without my knowledge. She claims that they wanted to skip the wedding to save up for a house. But I'm very hurt by her exclusion. She knows that I have dreamed of a big wedding for a long time. How can I convince her that marriages founded in secrecy will never last? Mother-in-law. And isn't it Millie is a character? Put it to, okay. Half the battle of being a parent is allowing your children to make their own mistakes. Only time will tell if the marriage will stick, and the only thing you can do is make the best of it. Consider the weight of your daughter's been under. Keeping this under wraps. We all have our secrets, myself included, and not be able to tell even our closest loved ones about it can feel suffocating. While it can be hard to see a child make such a foolish mistake, the best thing a mother can do is bite her tongue. Yours, Millie. Oh, so we're giving advice. Oh, these are questions. Question 2. My husband rekindled a friendship with his high school crush, a girl he hasn't seen since his Air Force days. They're both married, and he told me they're just friends. Against my better judgment, I supported it, and they have started spending more and more time together. Well, I should have trusted my gut. Coming home early from grocery shopping, I caught them in the act. Now I'm at a loss. My friend says get divorced. My mother says stay together for the children. What can I do? Answer 2. Dear Hopeless. Well, how lovely. Nothing's harder than having your marriage fall apart before your eyes. Trust me, I know. It's hard to say what's worse, the sense of betrayal or the realization you've been had. Divorce is a tricky subject, no doubt about it. I'll tell you one thing, though. There's always time to start anew. Abandonment and freedom are two sides of a coin. Yours, Millie. No newspaper will allow you to argue for divorce. Rewrite. Hey.
Did Grandma write these?
During the last summer, we visited the cottage.
Was she okay?
Looks like her editor didn't think she was. It was only a year after my father died. I think Millie was still figuring things out, too.
It must have been hard.
I'm sure it was. They'd been married 20 years?
I meant for you.
Oh, right. I mostly just tried not to think about it.
That doesn't seem very healthy.
It got me through.
Oh, look at these cool sunnies.
Grandma's sunglasses? Vintage.
Can I keep them?
Can I keep them?
You think they're your style?
I'll
Yeah,
make them my style.
Sure. Just be careful with them.
I'll guard them with my life.
That's a hard F. Life. Sorry. It's a pretty cool van.
Cool van.
I did love that van. The engine died for good while we were visiting the summer home, and so I just turned it into my bedroom after that.
You slept in a broken down van?
Well, the summer house was small, and I always had to share a bedroom with August. When I realized I could have my own space just by sleeping out in the van, it was a no-brainer.
Did you, like, redo it to be like a bedroom inside?
Yeah. Your grandfather pulled the seats out for me, and I set up a little bed frame with a mattress and all sorts of posters and pillows and shelves and things like that.
Wow, that's actually cool. Could I do that? With our car?
No!
Why not? Oh, more reading. Another burglary last night was state police investigating as a series of crimes carried out by a single, organised group. Once again, there were no signs of forced entry, and nearly all the valuable jewellery was taken, over 100,000 worth of merchandise. Local Girl Scouts took a trip to the beach. Oh, dear Millie, recently a close personal friend of mine confided that she is having an affair on her husband. I love them both dearly, and I'm not sure if it's better to let the husband know or keep the wife secret. Dear Doubtful, situations like these are painful for everyone involved. There's never an easy out. Keep in mind that this is her secret to keep and not yours. Keep your loyalties where they lie. Dear Millie, I know you've promised never to share your oatmeal. What?
Whoa. There was a crime spree?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's me. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, department stores and fancy clothing shops. Places kept getting robbed. The police couldn't figure out how the crooks were pulling it off. It went on for, well, I mean, it felt like months.
So what happened? Did they get caught?
Now that, I don't remember.
How do you not remember that? That's the most important part. Did they get caught or did they not? We'll be together soon. I love you and we're going to love our new life together, free and happy.
Well, whoever this guy was, it sure seems like he and Grandma had something pretty intense going on. Was Grandma Helen...
Oh...
in some kind of secret relationship?
No! not the Helen I knew.
Intrigue. Grandma, what were you up to?
I'm telling you, Grandma was getting it on.
Grandma's diary? Should we?
Oh, I don't think we should really...
Oh, Grandma wouldn't have cared. I'm dead. What difference does it make to me? I can hear her saying it now.
Don't mind if I do. Oh my. If I knew there was going to be this much reading. Aren't any help. We're just starting there, okay. Aren't any help. They think they're being good neighbours, but if anyone should know where the path of good intention leads, it's the church ladies. The children carry on the best they can. Opal is caught up in her own teenage dramas, as usual, almost as if it were normal summer. August does worry me a bit. She's becoming caught more and more in her imagination. I wish I could help her, but there's so much I can't say. It's becoming a challenge keeping my correspondence with them concealed. It's only a matter of time till we're together again in person, but to hold it all inside, not tell a soul, it's almost too much. But he knows and I know. Soon enough the waiting will be over, and this will all be in the rear view. Time space around messages. Forget about the past. Leo's dead. All that matters now is our future together. Jesus. Ooh. Ooh! Hidden key, baby. Hidden key.
What is this? So, Grandma and this guy were definitely together before Grandpa died? And they were gonna run away together? You never heard about this?
No, this is...
And what is this key to? Why is it hidden in here?
something at the summer home, I assume?
Okay, well, now we've gotta go check the old place out.
Mystery Man or Bootleg of Gold? Fine. Mystery Man. No, wait. Bootleg... No. Mystery Man. Mystery Man.
To find out who this mystery man was. Don't you want to know?
I don't know, Tess. We still have so much to do around here.
Come on. It'll be fun. An adventure.
I still need to call Tina at the theater and finish cleaning out the fridge.
Come on. We never get to do stuff together. You spend all your time at the theater, and I spend all my time in school. When was the last time we were able to do something? To talk?
Well...
You do want to know, don't you? I can see it, Mom. I can see it in your face.
Oh, God. You know, a little change of scenery would be nice.
Ha, that's the spirit.
We could spare a weekend before we have to move for a little road trip, right? To tie up some loose ends.
Right.
Pretty big loose
And some
end.
of those little towns along the way are great for antiquing.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever you say.
All right, it's a deal. Let's hit the road and see what we find.
Woo!
I could really use a break from all this, even if it's just for a weekend. Pack your overnight bag.
Yes!
And bring your homework. I don't need you falling behind at school.
What about August's book?
We can FedEx it to her when we get back.
Okay. A road trip! This is gonna be great.
Onto the open road, baby. Just the game. We're on the road to a secret summer home to find out what's the deal with Grandma Helen's mystery man. Who knows what we might find? It'll be a while before we get there, though. This is such a cool game.
What highway are we on anyway?
Oh, this is the old 2-lane north route. from before there was a freeway. It used to be the main route north, but now it's pretty off the beaten path. It's the way we always took to get up to the summer place when I was growing up, though. So I wanted to take it again.
It's nice out here. Peaceful.
Mm-hmm. Used to be a lot more cars on the road, and little shops and towns along the way. But with all the traffic going up the freeway now, everything kind of died off.
Let's say adopt a highway. Those are confusing.
What are you doing back there? Are you gonna do your homework?
No. Reading in the car makes me carsick.
Then what are you messing with back there?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So stop it. It's not safe.
Sorry. I poke it again. Whee! Whee! I am this annoying person in the car.
Tess, will you stop doing that?
Sorry.
Doing what?
You know exactly what you were doing. You were being annoying, and pretending like you don't know what it is just more annoying.
Okay, yes.
Okay, I'll stop.
Thank you. Let's just have a nice drive. Sheesh.
Don't sheesh me. Don't sheesh me. Hi, Dad. Text Francine. I'll text Francine. Hey, Frankie. Guess where I am? In the car with my mum. And why would you text me about that? Because we're on a road trip and I'm bored. Was this planned or not till this morning? Where are you guys going? We found this weird stuff in my grandma's attic, and now we're going to my family's old summer house. You have a summer house now? I know. My mum never told me about it before, and no one's been there in for like 30 years, and I'm hoping it's either cool or haunted. Why not both? You know what? You're right. I'll text you tonight if we find something cool. Or haunted. Did you tell your mum about the plane ticket? Nope. Tess. Whoops. You have to. Okay. Have a safe trip, nerd. What did we buy? Gum, chips, fizz. I don't know. We bought stuff. Mum, I'm bored. Can I turn the radio on? Can I play music?
Is it okay if I turn on the radio?
Yes!
I don't know how much signal we'll get, but yeah, sure.
This is dull. Mum.
When did you say the last time you were at this summer house was?
Oh, when I was, I guess, 15. Your age?
I'm 16.
Close enough.
I meant about your age.
So a super long time ago.
So, a super long time ago. Wow. No one's been there since, like, the 19th century.
Ha ha.
Oh,
What was the Industrial Revolution like?
I played that card.
Tess, I wouldn't know.
Did you ever meet Galileo?
Jesus, how old do you think I am?
Oh.
I mean, I'm just estimating. It's a rough estimate. It's a rough estimate.
I'll say. It was the 60s, I think summer of 68. 1968.
So, like, 35 years ago?
And you say you're bad at math.
What was it like?
The summer house?
And the Dark
No, but
Ages,
you've
but
been
yeah,
looking
the
at the
summer
road.
house.
I just always really liked it there. It was an escape.
From what?
Everything, I guess. School, town, same old. Every day just felt like it was hours when we were there.
Why'd you stop? Why did we never go?
Sounds really nice. So why did we never go?
I don't know. It was somewhere I always associated with being a kid. Yeah, we stopped going as a family when I was your age, and then I went off to college, and then married your father.
It's his
Did
fault.
Dad even know about this place? I can't imagine Dad passing up a free summer home where he could just hang out and do nothing all day.
So you're saying your father is lazy?
Yes. He's a man of leisure.
He's a man of leisure.
Is that what that phrase means?
I don't know.
What else would it mean? He likes relaxing.
He sure does. It's probably why I never mentioned it to him. Because I knew he would never have put in the work to actually fix it up so we could use it.
It needed a lot of work?
Well, not last I saw it, but being unoccupied for decades out there in the middle of nowhere, it's gotta be
it's probably
falling
a bit-
apart.
Probably a bit fucked.
Yeah, you're right. That sucks. I was hoping maybe we could fix it up.
And use it as a vacation home? We're about to be kicked out of our actual home. What would we need a vacation home for?
We could live in our
To
vacation
live
home.
in?
To live in?
Yes, sunshine.
Tess, I'm sorry, it's... You couldn't live there, and not year-round.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have central heat, or even really insulation. It's a summer home, not a winter home.
Well, it's better than not having a home at all, isn't it?
Okay, we're not gonna be homeless.
But we're getting kicked out of Grandma Helen's house. We don't have anywhere else to live.
We'll find a place.
What kind of place?
I don't know yet.
Not
We're
being
gonna be living in
outside.
this car, aren't we?
No.
Just like when you lived in that van.
We can find an apartment.
Nah.
How are you even going to pay for an apartment?
The theater company,
I thought you said it was underwater.
well, it's not doing great, but...
Mom,
What?
when are you going to give up on the theater?
Give up on it? I'm responsible for keeping it running. For our performers and our audience and all those kids they bring to the theater on field trips.
But how are we going to have money?
Things will pick up. Ever since 9/11.
Oh my god, Mom. This theory.
Theater going has plummeted.
Yeah, on Broadway. You think people are staying in because they're afraid of terrorism in Greenville?
It's a national trend.
You sound ridiculous.
Well, maybe I am ridiculous.
Yeah, maybe you are.
Can we not make the rest of this car journey awkward, please? Can we get
It was
along?
easier when your dad was still around. At least we had more than just my income to work with. And then he goes and runs off.
Well, have you asked Dad if he could send back some money? To help?
Absolutely not.
Excuses.
He doesn't have the money.
But Dad moved out west for work. What? Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. It's just work. Sure.
It wasn't for work? Then what was it then? I think I deserve to know.
If he hasn't told you his side of the story, I'm not gonna step in and take that responsibility for him, like I always did. Your father left me in a hell of a situation. We made all these decisions together. Do you not understand that? We made decisions that depended on us both, you know, sticking around. I didn't plan for any of
This
this.
is a lot of talking.
You idealize your father, you know that? And I just don't really want to talk about it right now.
Fine. Let's never talk about it. Let's never talk about anything important.
Woof. Anyway, what's this? Pretty sure I have my phone buzzed from it. Thanks for telling me. Sorry I missed your messages. I was mid of a business negotiation. What's up? What's up? Not much. I work right now, but good to hear from you. Whose dad messages them like that? I get freaked out if my dad sends me an emoji. How's work going? Good, making money. Oh, I have options. Didn't know Mum told you, but we're moving out next week, and I think it's going to be hard for Mum to pay our rent at a new place and stuff like that. Do you think you could send us some money to some backup to help? I'd love to, kid, but right now my liquid assets are all tied up in reinvesting at work. If I send enough back, that could help you. If I sent enough back, that could help you worth a damn. How do you spell enough? Why do you spell it like that? Without it sinking my business out here, you know I would. But your mum's always been a smart one. She'll figure things out, don't worry. Okay. You understand, right, Pumpkin? Yeah. Did you tell your mum you bought the tickets? Not yet. Me and Mum are actually on a road trip right now. We're investigating a family mystery and going to a old summer house. Can you believe it? Wow, you need to tell her, kiddo, or else I will. And you know she'd freak. Okay, I will ASAP. I know you will. Love you. Actually, have to get back to it now. Treat your mum nice.
Are you sending text messages to someone?
No. Yes.
Yes?
Yes, I
Yes,
am.
I am.
I have friends,
To who?
Mother.
It's to whom, Mother?
Yeah, Mum, get it right?
It was Dad.
Okay, you could have lied.
Just getting his side of the story, huh?
No comment.
It's alright. Having a common enemy can help bring people together.
You're not my enemy. Or Dad's.
Sometimes it feels that way.
Well,
Shut up.
it's not supposed to.
Shut up, Mother. I see what you mean by you couldn't
Mom!
live in this.
My God.
Are you okay?
I just didn't think it would still be here.
Mom, well, it is. And it looks to be surprisingly well preserved.
Well, it's not just like I remember it. A little more
Rundown?
weathered than the last time I was here. But I guess I am too.
Hey, Jaden. How you
Start
doing?
looking around?
Yeah.
This isn't exactly what I pictured when Mum said they had a summer home, but it's still pretty cool in a retro way. There's probably lots of cool stuff inside from when Mum was a teen, and hopefully some clues to identify the identity of Grandma Helen's mystery man. I want to go in here. Can I go in here?
It's your cool van. And it's locked.
Gotta keep all the cool stuff in there secure.
Please tell me the keys are somewhere. I need to see what a lava lamp looks like after it just sits there mutating for 30 years.
They might have been... I can't remember.
Don't do this to me, Mother. I have to see how much tie-dye is in there. Please.
Oh, August was always trying to steal my keys so she could get in there and mess with my stuff. They're probably in her room.
Oh, the little criminal! All right, I'm on the case. The cool stuff is so close, I can taste it.
Okay, so August's room. The van that Mum turned into a bedroom when she was a teen is still sitting here, but it's locked. She says the keys might be stashed in August's room.
Is this a trailer home?
It's a mobile home.
What did I just say?
They're not the same thing. A trailer home hooks up to the back of a truck and can be towed around. You can take it from place to place. A mobile home arrives on a trailer, like towed by a big truck.
Go on.
A mobile home doesn't have wheels.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Well, I will admit it took me a moment to untangle the nuances.
Ew. 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 Ooh, roller skates.
You used to roller skate?
Mm-hmm. At the drive-in.
Hey,
on
it's
Main
fun.
Street.
I like
At the-
roller skating.
Wait, why would you be roller skating at... Mom, were you a roller skating waitress at a drive-in restaurant?
When we were here for the summer, yeah.
That'd be so fun, but I'd be so scared. Even though I know how to skate, I'd be so scared I'm gonna fall and like throw whatever I'm carrying.
Like in the movies?
Yeah. It seems silly now. I mean, it was silly, but I was glad to have the distraction.
From what?
Well, it was the first time we'd come back for the summer since my father died.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, I was probably kind of depressed.
Yeah, most
it was
people
good to
would.
be up and moving around and not just sulking.
And bringing people burgers? On roller skates? In a little outfit?
Oh yeah, the whole 9.
Tell me there's a photo of this somewhere.
If there is, I'll find it.
I
I'm gonna find
don't
it.
know. Maybe?
Well, I've got a new objective.
Plus, there's a photo somewhere around here of Mum from when she was a teenage roller skating waitress. If that exists, then by God, I'm gonna find it. Yes, I am. You better believe I am. I can't go.
These have seen better days.
Yeah, it's a shame they've gotten so moth-eaten.
I meant when they were alive.
Right.
I think hunting is really rude. Like, leave the poor animals alone.
You know, people have been hunting animals since we lived in caves.
Right. Before there were supermarkets. Or shotguns. Hunt like a caveman, and maybe I'll give you a pass. Did Grandpa shoot these?
Hey, Saf.
Mm-hmm. Well, the pheasant. I shot the deer.
You shot the deer? I need to stop speaking so loud right into the mic. You shot... You having fun at work? You having loads of fun?
Mom, that's messed up. You shot a deer? You killed Bambi's mom? That was you?
Oh, Bambi. Okay. You know, deer and rabbits and things aren't cute cartoon characters in real life. Out here, they're actually pests.
Cute, innocent pests?
But pests all the same.
You were my age when you shot it?
Younger. Our father took us hunting during the summers when we'd stay out here. Well, mostly just me. I always did all right with hunting. I could kind of, what's the word? Compartmentalize it? I don't think August could, though. I only saw her fire a gun once. A little .22 hunting rifle. She didn't want to, but my dad wouldn't let her give up. He said we weren't heading back until August took her shot. So she aimed and fired and missed. The deer ran off, and August cried all the way home. That was August's first and last hunting trip. Our father didn't have much patience for that kind of, He had a real thing for, not letting your emotions get in the way.
Maybe it's good to let your emotions get in the way sometimes. Maybe they're trying to tell you something.
You sure you're not having a good time, Saf? Are you sure? Because normally you have a great time at work. Normally you have great fun. I'm stuck. To guard makeup. What, so no one steals it? You're invited. Darling, I know I'm running for something, but I have never felt so free. I just crossed the border and I'm writing to you from the desk in a room of a motel that's hidden off a little side road far from the main freeway. There's more driving to do, but before I find us a little place to settle down. But before long I'll have a return address for you to write back to. Don't miss me too much.
Well, would you look at this? A postcard from the mystery man.
What was he running from?
I don't know. Is conscious?
His conscience?
I don't know if you can outrun your conscience by going to Canada.
You can if,
Yep, go on, try save it, I dare you.
I'm trying to think of a Canada joke. It's not working.
That's okay. I'll give you an A for effort.
Bested.
Get in, Mum. Get in. Hey! Is that a solar system? It's like the colourful rocks. All of it's rusted and it's all grim.
Sheesh, what happened here?
Looks like the wall gave way. Water damage, I guess.
What is this thing?
It's the water heater.
Oh, that's why you said water damage. I get it, I'm following along. Well, it's not going anywhere now. Can we climb over it?
No! God, look at all that rusty metal.
I'm up on my tetanus shots, aren't I?
We're not risking it.
I said no.
Well, what's that thingy back there?
It's a maintenance hatch for getting down into the crawl space under the house.
Is there any other way into the crawl space?
I think there's a way to get in from around the back. Why are you acting so excited?
Well, if we could get into the crawl space, we could climb back up out of that hatch and get over to that side of the mobile home to find more stuff.
I'm not sure why you're using the plural here.
She's like,
And
"I'm not
also, I
fucking
really
going."
want to see if there's any cool, creepy stuff under there.
Yeah, like a dead rat or something, you know?
Like a skeleton.
Ah, okay.
Listen, you can give it a peek if you want, but there is no way I'm crawling under there with you. You're on your own.
Hey, no problem. More cool, creepy stuff for me.
A freaking water heater fell through the wall and we can't get around it. But there's a weird hatch in the floor. Maybe I could go under the house and come up through there. There's access to the crawl space around back. Notice how I reached right for the, whatever that is. I think it's alcohol. I don't know. Strings. Oh. Hello, chair. Yep, that's a plate. Cookies on the top shelf. Smart.
Oh, look at this big pink guy.
Kurt won that from me at the fair.
Kurt?
We met at the drive-in diner.
You had a summer fling? Was he cute?
I thought he was very handsome. And he rode a motorcycle.
Oh my god, a bad boy? Did you roller skate his order out to him on his motorcycle? How did that work?
He parked the motorcycle and sat at a table inside.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Sorry, getting caught up on the details here, but tell me more about Kurt!
Honestly, I fell for him pretty hard that summer. It was pretty,
Cool? On his motorcycle?
He was very romantic.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, no.
No, not like that. Well, a little like that.
Ah, no.
You asked.
So, what happened? Did you break up with him, or...?
I don't remember. It was just a summer thing. It doesn't really matter.
Wow. Did I hit a nerve?
Hey, maybe we should keep looking around for more relevant things.
This is relevant. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Where's that fucking hatch? Hey, I can zoom. Where's the crawl space? Could we not just go through this door?
What's in here?
That's just August's old room. Let's try and find some other way in.
No, I want to go in August's room. Oh, we can't go into August's room from the outside. Maybe there's another way in. Like a crawl space. Is that a crawl space? Aha!
So, this is how we get into the crawl space?
You keep saying we.
So, this is how intrepid people with an innate sense of curiosity get into the crawl space?
Among other personality traits?
Yes.
Yes.
Fine then. I'll go it alone. You're probably too frail to get in here anyway. Those creaky knees of yours.
Wow. Okay, into the filthy crawl space you go.
Hey, there's nothing
See you
wrong
on
with
the other
creaky
side.
knees. Oh, Jesus. It's very clean down here for a crawl space under a dirty old motorhome. Oh, gimme, gimme. I knew it. But first,
Ooh, this is good. Mom's gotta see this.
space for writing messages. I'm writing to you from our new home, right on the water. I was looking and looking, and I realised there's no better home for us than the one we could just pull up an anchor and split if we really needed to. So I bought us a houseboat. It's really something else. I bought it from an older fellow who'd keep it perfect. Oh, he'd kept it perfect, and was just done having to maintain it in his autumn years. There's a rumor they're going to dam this river up, but that's a long time coming, if it happens at all. Have a good time at work, Saf. Have fun. Now just to get you and those kids moved up here. Hope it's been good summer. Write back discreetly, and let's make plans for the big move. Something I've learned since Leo died is that being loaded with cash is the only way to live. Get ready to leave all your worries behind. there's the crawl space up. But first,
Oh. Cool.
you wanted to find a skeleton. We found a skeleton.
Mom, I found a way in. Hang on, I'll open the back door. Hey, Mom, I found something. Look, look.
Another letter.
He wanted to live with Grandma on a boat. Maybe we can figure out where the boat was by looking at the photo.
It looks like, well, it looks like a boat.
A houseboat.
But a boat.
Can't see much of the surrounding area.
It's near trees?
That's
Maybe we
helpful.
can look for some of those.
Wow.
Place in Canada with trees. That narrows it down.
Yeah, that's real great. Well done, Sunshine. Oh, there's the crawl space. Cat, about 2 hours drive.
What's this about?
Oh, that was the town where Kurt lived. You know, we were a summer thing, but we were planning on how we could keep seeing each other once we both went home after the summer. I guess I was feeling pretty lost. I latched onto him and held on tight. He became my plan for how I would be okay.
And that didn't work out?
Yeah, like these things often do.
So how'd you end up with Dad?
Sorry?
Well, you didn't end up with Kurt. How'd you end up with Dad?
Oh, it was a lot of years later that I met your dad. After college, I moved back to Greenville for my bookkeeping job. It was actually when I was in one of the first plays I performed in at the Andromeda. Your dad was in the audience. He hung around outside the stage door after the show and he flagged me down. He said there was a problem with the production. He was so distracted by my beauty that he couldn't pay attention to anything else going on in the play.
Smooth.
Aw, that's so romantic. It's like something out of a rom-com.
I found it endearing at the time. He was very persistent.
Was Dad big into local theater?
No. He told me later that he'd actually been at the play on a date with someone else. He told her he needed to head home, then hung around the theater to talk to me.
Wow. Bold.
Smooth.
Did you find that endearing?
I guess at the time I found it flattering. And a little funny. I should have realized it was a red flag.
Don't go there.
So, not the kind of thing Kurt would have done?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't want to go there.
Go mechanics! Oh man, I forgot that August had this. I let her keep it when I moved into the van.
But August didn't even go to Ford State.
She almost did. We were both so excited to, growing up. Don't you remember Grandma talking about how much she loved it?
I remember her talking about how sexist it was.
Yeah, well, everything was sexist back then. But we're a Ford State family. You'll be a triple legacy.
I don't even know if I want to go to college.
What do you mean you don't know if you want to go to college? Of course you're going.
I can make my own choices.
What kind of choice is that? To be broke?
I'm not gonna
You're
be
not
broke.
one
I've
to
been
talk.
working really hard on my design business. And August didn't go to college.
August was lucky. She's talented, but she's also lucky.
When I'm 18.
Look, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's not a discussion.
Fine.
Well, August didn't go to college. Ended up rich. You went college. You're now broke. And getting kicked out of your house. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, howdy there. What's your name, buddy?
Oh, key.
Aha! This must be the key to the van.
I'll take that.
Oh, how fun. Wait, did they not get to use these? No video games back then, I guess. Poor, deprived kids.
Board games. I love board games. Oh. The Mean Boys by August Devine. One day, August read a Bite to Town. Oh wait, story time. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze first. Okay, I'm back. Story time. Listen up. One day, August rode her bike to town because of how sunny it was. Because it was sunny, her friend Nightshade had to follow behind under the trees, because he lives in the shade and shadows and can't go in the sun. August laughed as Nightshade ran along under the trees, and she and Nightshade made jokes together. When August and Nightshade got to the town, there were boys outside the general store. They saw August's special tie that made her safe, but it didn't make her safe from them. The Mean Boys came closer. They said, "Who are you talking to and what are you wearing, stupid?" August said, "My dad's tie." The Mean Boys said, "Your dad must be stupid." August was crying, but the Mean Boys didn't care. They laughed and laughed. August looked for Nightshade, but Nightshade couldn't help, because he was trapped in the shade under the tree far away. When the Mean Boys went away, August went under the tree of Nightshade. August's special tie was all dirty. She gave Nightshade a hug to feel better, but it didn't help enough.
Poor kid. Did she get made fun of a lot? At school and stuff?
I think she got picked on when she was little, but she toughened up. I guess right around this age, when we came back from our last summer trip.
What changed?
I don't know.
Ouija board? That's a very well used paint set. Dear August, you were upset after what happened today, and that's alright. You needed time to yourself instead of talking to me, and that's alright too. But upset as you are, you need to remember, boys only tease girls because they like them, or because they're different. You cannot control the cruelty of others, but you can discourage it through your own appearance and behaviour to learn to play along. It's time to grow up now, I know you will. Love, Mother. Fuck off, Mum.
I don't know if I agree with this advice. This doesn't sound very Millie to me.
Millie was just a character, honey.
I know, but didn't she usually give advice Grandma would have given? How could you tell a little kid that getting picked on was their own fault?
I don't know if that's what she meant.
It's right here. She's like, if people are mean to you, you should change. What, the bullies are right? She never told me that kind of thing when girls were being mean to me at school. She just told me to be myself.
I guess... Well, maybe if Mother could have gone back and given August the advice she gave you instead, she would have.
I hope so.
House. Dog and van tree, garden fence.
I knew it!
Knew
Bootlegger.
what?
This map could only be the directions to the lost bootlegger gold.
Tess, this was clearly drawn by a child.
Perhaps it was a particularly childlike bootlegger.
Seems more like August to me.
Looks like she was just playing buried treasure. Do you think there'd be anything there to dig up that was left behind? It'd be like a time capsule.
Maybe she was gonna come back for it later. It was her first investment.
She got started early. I don't know. Let's just go see what it is.
Okay. I found a map to buried treasure in August's room. Could it be fabled to be her gold? Probably not, but it might be something cool. The X marks the spot is near the doghouse.
Oh my god, Aunt August. I have so many questions.
You just need to do this though.
Oh, it's everything I'd imagined. It's got an ugly lamp, an acoustic guitar, a concerning scent of mold?
I mean, what do you expect? It's been under this carport for 30 years. That's why I'm not coming inside.
Okay, I'll just look around and get out. It is kind of gross in here. Wow, Mom was even into theater back then. Huh. Ah, alas, not so groovy anymore.
What was that?
Wow. Brutal, Lori. Brutal. But kind of fair.
Dear Opal, are you getting my letters? I haven't heard from you at all since you told me about Kurt. I've been writing to you every week. Things at the park are lame. All the fun people left and now it's just me, Gordon and the dorks from Saturday. Oh, from Sandusky. Oops. If I don't get anything back, I'm just going to assume you're too preoccupied with Kurt to write to me. At least one of us is having fun. I'll talk to you when school starts, I guess, unless I'm too busy. Lori.
Find anything?
Nope.
Actually, no, I do want to go back in. Oh, I can't interact with this. I thought maybe I could. To find anything makes it seem like... Haha.
Holy shit.
Made it sound like there was something to find. Babe, this summer's been real out there, but I've got to split. I'm not hip to another winter with snow. I'm on my bike, headed to Cali. Look me up if you're ever out that way, Kurt. Woof.
Find anything?
Well, I found, this. You guys didn't just drift apart at the end of the summer, did you?
No. I came to work at the diner one night, and they said someone had left a note for me. And it was this stupid thing.
They're in the top corner.
That sucks, Mom.
Look at them.
I just felt like such an idiot.
What's going on?
I'd put all my energy into plans, planning how we'd be able to stay together, planning how our life was going to be, planning how he'd be the answer for how I was going to be okay. And then one day, this. I don't know if I've ever cried as much as I did for the week after I got this.
He seems like an asshole.
Hey, language.
But he was.
All right, you're not wrong.
I know.
There was a lesson I should have learned that summer. You can't rely on other people.
What?
If you put your trust in other people, if you expect them to be there for you, one day they won't be.
That's not the lesson I was... Okay, but...
So what? You shouldn't have friends or relationships?
Well, no, I just mean... You can care about other people, but you have to be ready for them to go away. And be okay on your own when they do.
Are you You're making it sound like... Are you saying Dad left you? I thought you said you both agreed to get divorced.
Well, either way, he's not here, is he?
Mom, what happened? With you and Dad splitting up? He always makes it sound like you wanted him to leave, but...
He does?
I mean,
If he's telling you I wanted this, See? This is why you need to be okay on your own. If you're fine on your own, when they leave, you don't have to feel this way. Remember that.
I also found this little screwdriver.
Okay. That might come in handy.
Yeah, just after all that. Oh yeah, by the way, I also found a screwdriver. Where's that X marks the spot thing?
You ready to unearth this mystery?
You are really getting into the mess on this trip.
Yes,
Crawling
ma'am.
through old crawl spaces, digging in the dirt.
It's for the sake of the adventure, Mom.
Don't let me stop you.
I won't. What is it? There's a tie. That's probably the tie. Nightshade. Goodbye, Nightshade. Thank you for being my friend. I'll miss you, August.
So this is where August buried her feelings.
Mom! Come on, it's sad. What?
I don't know. Maybe we should keep it. Maybe August would want it.
I think so too.
We can just put it in the car.
Welcome back, Nightshade.
Turns out the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. JK is actually the grave of August's imaginary friend Nightshade. I feel kind of bad for disturbing it.
What's in here?
That was my mom and dad's room. Well, just my mom's room last we were here.
Look, I think I could twist this open from the inside with that little screwdriver I found.
Do that then. Go for it, sunshine.
Hey, good work.
Thanks.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm smart like that. Ooh, astrology. Okay. The space for darling, now wait. It sounds like someone's getting cold feet all of a sudden. We had a plan. Leo dies, I make tracks for the border, and when the dust settles, you follow me. This doesn't work if only one of us makes the tracks. I've got everything you could ever hope for up here. A place of our own, a quiet little town where nobody knows our names, a pile of cash that will keep us going till who knows when. The kids will love it too. What kid wouldn't want to live on a boat? Get these silly ideas out your head and get back on track, and we'll be together soon.
Would you have loved living on a boat?
I don't think so. I wonder what age he thought I was. He couldn't have thought a teenage girl would want to... Wait. I hadn't even thought of that. My mother was just gonna take me and August, and we were all gonna run off to Canada? I mean, of course she wasn't just gonna leave us behind, but...
Sounds like Grandma had some big plans worked up.
Well, look, he said she started having cold feet. And she must have written him back and said she wasn't sure if she could come after all.
You think she realized that maybe her kids wouldn't have been so happy moving onto a boat with some random man in Canada? Can I start calling him Canada Man?
You can call him whatever you want. This is so strange.
Love makes you do crazy things.
Love or grief?
Both?
There's mud.
Freaky. Yet appealing. Oh, Grandma.
Yeah, that's weird. Don't like them. They freak me out. Can't go through Grandma's drawers. Easter goose? Oh shit. I want to know what's inside it.
Ah, my mom loved this desk. I remember when she brought it home from the flea market.
Jeez, how many desks did Grandma have?
Kind of a lot, I guess. I mean, she was a writer. She liked to move around.
Well, let's see what she was hiding in here. Ugh, it's locked.
Oh, we need a key.
This gives me an idea. The little key from Grandma's diary?
Right.
I forgot about that, to be honest. Completely forgot. That note looks important. We'll read that. We'll read that last. Our thoughts are with you, Helen. So sorry to hear about your loss. Please let me know if there's anything we can do. The Saltzmans. Our thoughts are with you, Janet and Michael Richards. That says David. Helen, you can't just leave me here. I did all this for you, all for you. And those are my kids too. You know, something have a right.
What's that?
What? I'm sorry. What?
What does he mean? When he says those are his kids? Was Grandpa Leo not your real dad? Could that have been why he was trying to run away with you and August and Grandma Helen?
I can't even imagine.
Look, Mom. Look. This one. This note. It has a return address. Pierre Lautrec. Box 9, Hop 2 Lake, Carndale, Ontario. We should go check it out.
What? No.
No? But...
Tess, we already drove however many hours up here and dug around getting dirty and all this stuff. I'm not driving us to Canada based on some return address from over 30 years ago. We have the rest of the house to pack up, and I still need to call the electric company to schedule our end of the service, which I probably should have done sooner, and...
Mom, stop. This is your father we're talking about here. It's about who you really are. It's about who I really am. Was my grandfather really my grandfather? Who was this guy? Who are we? These are big questions, Mom, and you're just gonna turn around and drive home?
That's
Okay,
the mum
listen.
look.
Yes.
She gave you the mum
I'm
look.
not doing this because of your sterling rhetorical skills. You didn't win this one. I just happen to agree with you. I do want to know who my mother might have been mixed up with, and why she never told me about it, and who my real father is. And if we go check out this address, we might find nothing. But we might find something. So if one more day of driving is all it takes to find out one way or the other...
Then why not, right?
YOLO.
Glad I could convince you.
No, you just happen to be right.
As always.
Exactly. Glad you came around to see things my way in the end. Okay,
Always right.
should we get going? It's getting dark.
Yeah. Let's find somewhere to stay for the night. We'll look up directions. Get back on the road in the morning.
Hotel night. We're getting room service. Thank you, Mom. Best weekend ever.
But we didn't find that hidden fortune you were so excited about.
Yeah. Maybe it's on the other side of the border.
Maybe. Come on, let's get out of here.
What the heck? Is this Pierre Lautrec guy Mum's real dad? Scandal. We found an address to someplace in Canada. Got to go check it out. Time to hit the road. Oh, if I could run, it'd be great. Woo. How are we doing in chat? Is everyone okay? Haven't checked in a bit.
Did you do these with Grandma?
No, August did. I never had a green thumb. She loved helping my mother in the garden.
Really?
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know. Can you picture August getting her hands dirty out in the garden now?
I guess not. But if my mother was ever out in the garden, she was out there with her, helping the best she could. I remember one year, maybe when she was 6, she started crying so hard when it came time to pick the berries and vegetables. But the plants worked so hard growing them. You can't just take them.
Aw. Well, now I feel bad for the plants.
She was a sensitive kid.
So am I. So what happened? To August? She doesn't seem so sensitive now.
Oh. Life happened, I guess.
Yeah, she buried her feelings in the back garden. We found it a minute ago. Okay, let's go.
All right. Time to order that room service.
This is not the kind of place that has room service. I'm sorry.
What?
Hotels do room service. This is a motel.
Just like the summer place was a mobile home and not a trailer.
Right. But the other way around. But there's a restaurant and lounge right next door, though. I'm gonna head down there and get us dinner, okay? And I'm going to have a cocktail while I wait. It's been a long day. I'll be back with something to eat soon.
Well, all right. That's almost like room service.
What do you want to eat?
Oh. Burger?
Burger it is. Do your homework.
Homework? I know I shouldn't have brought my backpack on this trip. Now might say to do my homework. Well, I guess there's not much else to do cooped up in this motel room.
Oh, how lovely. Dirt-flavored water.
Hey!
No thanks.
Don't diss the coffee. Can I open all of these? There must be a reason.
Ooh, a visitor's guide. Oh.
Huh. Oh, 2001. Oh shit. Boop, boop. Oh. There always is, isn't there? Top drawer of like a hotel or wherever you stay, there's always a Bible. That's so accurate. Hey Tessbear, hope you had a good day. Busy with some work late tonight, but we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thinking of you always, Dad. Hi, Dad. What's up, Tessbear? Nothing, just gonna cross the Canada border soon, so I wanted to say hi. Canada. What for? Have you not? Mate, everywhere I've been, in the top drawer of the nightstand, there's always been a Bible. Anywhere I've stayed overnight. Unless it's like my friend's house or whatever, you know, stupid things like that, but like, whatever like hotel or place I've stayed, there's always been a Bible in the top drawer of the nightstand. Always. Without fail. What for? We found some clues in Grandma and Grandpa's old summer house, and we think there might be more to find at another place across the border. So we're gonna go check it out. Tess, you hunting for bootlegger gold without me? Maybe. We're gonna see what we find. Can't wait to hear about it once you're back and to get my cut of the action. Can't wait to talk to you too. Had a question about you and Mum. Oh, we ask it anyway. Okay. I feel a bummer incoming, but okay. You always said Mum wanted you to leave, and that's why you're not living with us anymore. But Mum said you were the one who wanted to leave, so I'm confused. She said that, huh? Well, I'd say it was mutual, kid. But I had a big opportunity out here, and I had to take it. I understand why your mum didn't want to come along, and that's okay. That's why you left home and quit Video Galaxy and everything. It's not the same without you here or at the store. Ha, I'm sure the story's even better without me. Who wants their dad there as their boss? It's always been a TV remote or notebook and pen. Well, normally if there's a TV, there's a TV remote. But I don't think I've ever had a notebook and pen. But you made the store so fun. The window displays and the Halloween costume contest and the movie quote trivia. The new manager is just boring. So what is your big opportunity out there? Well, you know I headed out here for a new biz venture, and I'm in the investment stage. Can't wait to tell you more about it, but just wouldn't feel comfortable till I know what's going to pan out. It's so hard to read the messages when they're written like this. Just want to make sure everything's perfect for when I tell you more. Remember when you were little and you worked? Yeah. And you worked on that book you drew me for weeks, and they wouldn't let me peek at it until it was all done. I've still got that book right here with me, and you didn't want me to see it until you had it all perfect. This is just like that. You still have that? Yeah, I'd never part of it. No way, no how. I just don't want to disappoint you by jumping the gun. You understand, don't you, kiddo? Yeah, I can't wait to hear more. Soon, I hope. Got to get back to it. Love you, Tessbear. Hey, Frankie, we survived an abandoned summer home. And how haunted was it? Very. Oh my god. How many ghosts did you see? Nothing but ghosts. The place was packed full of them. Damn, I want to see a ghost. Speaking of spooky, how did your mum react to you telling her about Nevada? Shut up, I didn't tell her. Why are you so obsessed with that? You need to tell her. What if she doesn't let you go? I'm gonna, and she will let me go. Let's do it now. Okay, I will when it's the right time. When? I don't know. So, did you find out what you're looking for? Yes and no. We are heading up to Canada tomorrow. What? Yeah, we found some stuff about who Grandpa might have really been. We're gonna go see if we can find out more about him. What? You might be part Canadian? Yo, 1/4 maple syrup running through my blood. Oh, I think it said yeah, not yo. Oh, I don't know. I'll call and tell you about it when we're home. Reception out here is bad. We're in a weird little motel for the night. It's pretty cool. It's old and vintage, and Mum's getting me a burger from the bar. That's awesome. Well, have you looked around the hotel room? Is there anything weird there? Probably. If I find anything weird, I'll text you about it. Francine wants to hear about weird stuff in there. I should text message her if I find anything interesting. TV remote. That's a big TV remote. Thanks for coming to Streamwinger. Sleep well. It was good having you back in stream again. I don't know what that does. My mum's sleep shirt. What's a sleep shirt? At some point, adults get them. They're from a concert or a college. Which is this? My mum's college. That's cool. I don't know. I think I might go right to work after high school. My mum would explode though. You're going to hate this. What? Your mum is right. You should go to college. You can do your ideas after. It's too expensive. Instead I could have a pool. So it's education or a pool. Yes, and I choose pool. As most people would, rightfully so. I will shut up, but you should go. You're too smart, you need to show them.
Hey, it's burger time. How's that homework coming along?
Fine. How was the restaurant?
Overpriced. But I guess that's the price you pay for convenience. Here's your burger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. I'm gonna call August.
Tell her I said hi.
August? Guess where I am? At a motel in Powhatan. Tess and I took a little road trip. She says hi. We paid a visit to the old summer house. You remember the summer house? Mobile home. Yes, it's still there. Anyway, we came away with some questions about Mom and Dad.
This burger is my rival and I will defeat it. Nom. Nom. Low. I have vanquished the mighty burger.
Do you think... Could Dad have... Yeah, she's here. Hold on. She wants to talk to you. I'm going out for a smoke. Back in a few.
Hello, Teresa.
Hi, Aunt August.
This is all... It's pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's one word for it.
How do you feel about it?
I think it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bigger deal for you and Mom. I just think... I don't know, it's just kind of... It's like seeing a whole new side of Grandma, now that she's gone.
Yeah. I was still pretty young when our dad died, so I think it's a lot harder on your mom than on me. I never really knew him.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I've spent enough on therapy to almost be over it. Did you guys find anything out there? I haven't been since we were kids.
We found some of your old art. Stuff you made as a kid.
Oh, that's so fun. I was a creative kid.
Do you ever do that kind of stuff now?
Well, no, not really. Not as much as I'd like to. Although I have to do a lot of creative stuff at work. But it would be nice to get back into writing.
What about drawing?
I was a dedicated artist, but never a very good one. I'll leave the visual stuff to you. What about the house? What was it like?
It was pretty beat up.
Yeah. I'm surprised it was still standing.
I guess part of me hoped we could just move out there.
Move out there? Oh my gosh. You're breaking my heart. You'd rather live in the middle of nowhere than in Chicago?
What?
With me, in the townhouse. Didn't your mom say?
No. What about Mom? Can she stay with you?
Of course, both of you, but she doesn't want to.
What do you mean?
She... Look, you should talk to her about it. It isn't my place.
Why didn't...
Oh, hold on. Work is calling. I gotta go. Love you, Teresa.
Love you too, Aunt August.
Yee. Awkward. Anyway. I've got to help my dad with dinner. Have a good one. Have a good drive to Canada. Don't let the moose bite. Yep, that's a calculator. Yeah, it's a pen. Nothing else to do.
And Jocelyn is looking at him, and it's so obvious that she forgot her line, and of course she did, because she only got off book a few days before, and he's just staring at her.
Uh-huh.
And Todd needs her to say it, otherwise the whole scene makes no sense, and it's dead quiet. It's opening night! And so then, she just says, "Who are you? The Pirate of Penzance?" Tess,
What?
are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm listening.
If you want to just drive quietly for a while, that's fine. I can do that.
This drive is so freaking boring. I wonder what's going on with Dad and Francine.
Wait, where's my cell phone? Did I leave it in my backpack? Oh no.
What?
My cell phone. I left my cell phone at the hotel.
Are you sure?
Yes, I looked everywhere. It's not in the glove box. It's not in my backpack. I don't have the charger either. I must have left it on the charger at the hotel. We have to go back and get it.
Tess, we have been driving for over an hour already. We are not driving all the way back to the motel just so you can have your phone for one day.
You don't understand. It might be gone if we don't go back for it.
I'm sure it'll be in the motel Lost and Found. We can pick it up on the way home.
Mom, we have to turn around. We haven't been driving for an hour.
Yes, we have. We left 1 hour and 18 minutes ago.
Well, we can drive faster on the way back.
I am not breaking the speed limit and getting pulled over and getting a ticket because you can't wait till tonight to get
You know, I wouldn't have left my phone there if it wasn't for you. You were lying to me, and I was so distracted. And now you won't even go back. And
Hold on. I was lying to you? When was I lying to you?
Let's not bring up the pills, maybe.
you didn't tell me we could stay with August. Why would you just lie to me and say August was unwilling to help us?
I didn't lie. She doesn't want to help. Helping would be buying the house, and when I asked, she said no.
But she offered to let us stay with her.
And I said no. There's a million reasons why that's a bad idea.
At least we'd be sleeping in a bed and not a car.
We aren't gonna sleep in the car. I'll figure something out.
Aren't you concerned? We have no plan. You have no plan.
I have a plan. Money might be tight, but it's not like I don't have a job.
What do you think would be right now? You just
Why don't you like August?
Excuse me? Where did you get that idea?
You always act like she's a pain when she's just trying to help. It's like you're jealous of her.
First of all, I am not jealous of her. It's a lot easier to make money when you live by yourself, especially if you're so far away. Your own family is an afterthought. I had to do all the work for Grandma. August just stayed in Chicago.
You're making her sound so selfish. She's not like that.
You've never lived with her, Tess. It's not gonna be like your little vacation. August thinks she knows what's best for everyone. I can't be around someone like that every day.
Wow. I can't imagine what that feels like.
oh, the
Do you
sass.
think you're the only person with problems and the rest of us are just running around doing whatever? You're exhausting. No wonder Dad left.
Don't bring your dad into this.
Low blow.
Why not? Why can't we talk about Dad? Actually talk about Dad for once. The divorce,
I don't want to have this discussion right now.
Fine. You don't want to have this discussion? I'll just find out when I go to Nevada.
What?
When I see Dad when I go next month.
You're not going to Nevada next month.
Yes,
too.
I am. I already have the tickets.
What do you mean? With what money?
From my business, I'm going.
From your business. I can't believe you. That you would go behind my back?
If you just told me what was happening, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to ask Dad to tell me the truth.
The truth? Please. Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh? You want to know what's the truth? Fine. Here's the truth. The divorce wasn't mutual. I divorced him.
You...
Your father announced he was going to Reno to become a full-time gambler and expected me to say, "Oh, sure, honey, feel free to abandon me and my daughter and dying mother to try out your next get-rich-quick scheme." What? What kind of person would think a marriage could work with that kind of distance? So then I have to be the bad guy, just like always. He gets to run away and be the fun parent, and I have to be the mean mom and do all the work. So I divorced him. I'm sure he's just as proud of his new job as I am, and that's why you're hearing about it now. So sure, go to Nevada, ask him all about it. I'm sure he'll tell you the truth.
Not only did I lose my phone, but I also got in a fight with Mum. This sucks. I guess now we're just gonna sit here in silence till we get to this stupid houseboat. What a fun road trip. That was sarcastic.
In the army of compassion. Now the first church.
It's a dead end.
It's not a dead end. We just have to get out and walk.
Where, Tess?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I think it's through here. Thanks for the help, by the way.
Look, I know you're upset. We both are. Let's just get in, see what we can find about Pierre, and get out. Before I change my mind.
Agreed.
It looks like we finally made it to the houseboat we saw in the picture, most likely owned by the mystery man, aka Pierre Lautrec. Whoever we find here better be worth it.
Lautrec! That's the name of the mystery man. Think he's got mail? Guess we'll never know. It's locked anyway.
Maybe that's for the best. Tampering with other people's mail is illegal.
Legal schmeagle. Found a mailbox labeled Lautrec. We can't get into it though. Mum says it'd be illegal, but that's quitter talk. I agree. Oh, shit.
Pierre! Pierre was here.
Looks like we're on the right track.
What notice? All drop estimates were removed prior to October 1st due to completion of the dam. Which he did say about. That through the window.
Is that dried blood? Ew, 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 ew. Why on earth did I just touch that?
I don't know, why did you touch that? I definitely didn't make you do that. We're just gonna pick up everything.
Yikes. Somebody has anger issues. Couldn't just set down the knife gently, could ya?
No. What's this? There's so many fishing laws. Well, I guess if you're on a boat, makes sense.
How are we supposed to get on board?
Maybe
Jump.
there's something around here we can use.
Want to get over to the boat, but if we try and jump the gap, we'll break our shin bones. Maybe there's something around here that can get us across. Huh. What's that? This. Oh, shit. This.
This is so stupid. We're trespassing. We need to go back home.
No.
But
What if you fall off and break your neck, Tess? Or who knows what's even in that boat? Or if the floorboards are all rotted, or
But we're already here. And the trailer home...
mobile home.
The mobile home was fine. I just think... If we go back now, what's the point? Don't you want to know what happened to Grandma? To find Pierre?
So if we find his bones
Okay,
in
fine. You stay here, and I'll see what I can find.
No. You can't go in without me.
Don't tell me what I can't do, Tess. No,
there. Oh, sorry.
You're right. I'm sorry. We've done all of this so far together. I just don't want to give that up.
all right. We'll do it together, but I should go first.
No, I should go.
No way. What if you fall off?
I could say the same to you. I should go first. I'm not gonna let my poor, aged mother walk across a rickety bridge before I'm sure it's safe.
Let's flip a coin. Call it heads or tails.
Tails.
Tails. I won!
Just be careful
Ah,
and stay away from the edge.
I always pick tails. It works. Could I actually jump off if I wanted? Probably could. I'm not gonna do it.
Wow. This is from when Grandma was really young.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
You look a lot like her.
Really? I always thought I looked more like my father.
Maybe you were just imagining things?
What? Oh, you mean because he might not have been my father? I suppose I can see the resemblance now that I think about it.
You have her smile.
Read. I was surprised to receive another letter from you so soon. A houseboat. It's a romantic thought. Living right on the water. But don't you suppose it might be a bit too small for both us and 2 children? Including a teenager? Can you have written to me before making this decision? We're still here, waiting for the heat to die down. While I'm excited to start a new life afresh, I have begun to rack up worries. How will the children react? With all they already been through, what do you suppose my parents will think? And us just disappearing. My poor mother. She's already lost a son-in-law. Won't people come looking for us? Are you sure there's no other way?
A letter from Grandma.
Can you imagine if my mother had actually moved us up here to stay?
I'd be Canadian.
You wouldn't even exist.
Whoa. What?
Well, who knows if I would have had a daughter if my whole life had changed back then. I certainly wouldn't have met your father.
Wow. So, this is like looking into an alternate reality. I'd like to live in another reality.
Like what?
One where you and Dad were still together? I mean, I just wish you two were able to work things out.
Well, it's not possible. There's no way to that reality from here.
Okay.
Wow. Cool.
Tess, don't touch that!
Why not? It's just as grimy as anything else in this boat. Plus, I want to find out what the winter campus fashions were in 1968.
No.
Ugh, you don't know where that's been.
It's literally been right here for 30 years.
I mean before that. Like... Never mind. And I think it was fringed jackets.
The winter campus fashions in 1968?
And patterned tights. But really? Put that down.
Okay.
It's locked. This must be where the money is.
I seriously doubt that, but regardless, we'll have to...
Can I just kick it in?
I'd say you're free to try, but I don't want you hurting yourself.
How sturdy can it be? Ow. All right, pretty sturdy.
It's locked. Pierce officers, whatever's in there, could blow the lid off this whole thing. Of course, it's locked. It's nothing's ever easy. Easy's too easy. That's boring.
Boy, really getting into the sea captain persona, aren't we? Did the boat ever even leave this dock?
See from Mr. Pierre in exchange for the boat.
$3,000? For a houseboat?
Are you saying that's a lot or a little?
These are like $1968, right? I mean, $3,000 then is probably like $10,000.
Yeah, probably around that. Maybe even more.
So, what else could you have bought for that much back then? A car? A nice car?
Probably. Maybe.
Yeah, so this crappy boat for the same amount you could buy, like, a sports car with? Seems like a lot.
But you can live on a houseboat.
You could live in a sports car, if you don't have a very high standard of living.
Yeah, much higher standard of living on this rotting houseboat.
My point still stands. Oh, there's a ladder. I was wondering how I was going to get down there. Oh, come on. Yes, cat. Where do people think I'm getting all these fucking keys from?
Damn, 40 grand.
We've definitely found our man.
This must have been from when he drove up here. Imagine spending $6 on a steak lunch.
Or $7 for a tank of gas.
Did people just drink more back then?
Yeah, I think so. But this is a lot, even for 1968.
Where am I not looking?
Cool. Nobody to spy on now.
Ah.
Dodge this!
There we go.
This looks intense. What's the brushy thing for?
That's old. That's vintage. Oh, he had rooms ready and everything.
Oh, it's for 4 players. Sorry, Pierre.
Please don't go on about the silly ideas in my head. My concerns are from silly. What? My concerns are far from silly. It affects all of us. You say we'll have everything we could ever hope for, but I'm not the one who decided to run off across the border and have a silly little Helen pick up her entire life and her children's lives at the drop of a hat to follow, no matter how much money was involved. I hope for things that money can't buy. Treasured friendships I've held since I was a girl. My relationship with my parents and siblings. Satisfying work where I get to help people. My children to grow up in the same loving community as their grandparents and their friends. These are simply the things you asked me to give up, and for what? Isolation? An unfamiliar place? A leaky boat? Money to spend on what? What does it matter if everything else is lost?
You tell him, Grandma.
Yeah, not one to mince words.
All those years of writing advice columns paid off, I guess. Kinda nice that she was thinking about you guys, too. Not just uprooting your life, dumping you in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I can't imagine what it would have been like to grow up here.
You'd have to learn French.
Sacre bleu.
Oh no, it's already happening.
Present? Coffee. Love coffee. I love that I can open with this. I don't know why I can, but I can. entering the store around 1:20 a.m. This man store shelf taking a money bag before fleeing. There were no witnesses. They were encouraging businesses to cash in their banks at the end of each business day. There are no police until the burglars have been apprehended. It's too risky to leave any money in the store overnight. Michigan State Police have set up an anonymous tip line for any information of the identity of the thieves.
The burglary ring! Mom, Grandma's boyfriend here was a bank robber. Why else would he have this?
Maybe my mother sent it to him.
For what?
To keep him abreast of current events?
Oh, come on, Mom. Grandma had a thing going with a bank robber. How cool is that?
Well, okay, they didn't rob any banks. It was the jewelry counters at department stores and things like that.
Department store robber doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
And it wasn't robbery, it was burglary.
What's the difference?
A robbery is when you take something from someone under duress. A burglary, you take it when they're unaware. I think.
You think?
Listen, it's been a while since I've brushed up on my criminology.
And why are they so sure it was men?
What?
It says the men broke into the store, but there were no witnesses. So how do they know it was men?
You're thinking lady robbers.
Like Catwoman.
I like it. Very cinematic.
Do you think Grandma could have helped?
Are you seriously asking if I think my mother was an accomplice in all this?
Why not?
She had 2 kids at home, and I just don't see it.
Seems like there was a lot about Grandma you weren't seeing.
Excuse me?
Am I wrong?
Maybe not.
I'm right. I'm right as always. I'm right. I know. Oh. Oh. A personal bar. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, key.
Aha!
Oh. Don't mind if I do. And back up on the other side. And now we have the key to in here. Hey, there's a key under there. I received your latest letter. This is my final response. You say you did all this for me, but you didn't. Everything you've done, you did for yourself. You were the one who was unsatisfied with our home, our income, and always wanted more. You were the one who made the decision to get more money through reckless illegal means. You were the one who decided to run to Canada to save your own skin, without even telling me until it was too late to do anything but follow along. I'm not following along anymore. You say these are your kids too. Of course they are. But they're my children as well. I'm here with them every day, comforting their grief, trying to console them over the loss of their father. Trying my very hardest to keep up the ruse, but I'm getting used to it. I'm used to doing this on my own, used to speaking for myself, to living this new life. I'm regaining my footing. I'm starting to feel okay.
So I guess that's it? Grandma and Pierre went to all this trouble and then Grandma just changed her mind?
I think maybe she wasn't so convinced in the first place.
Well then, why string Pierre along like this for so long? He bought a boat and fixed up the kids' room and everything?
Maybe she just wasn't sure at first. Or didn't want to hurt him.
Oh yeah, I bet he felt great about reading this.
Oh, there's more. You say you'll do whatever it takes to make me happy, that you'll give me everything I've always deserved to have. I don't know how else to tell you this, but I think you already have. All I want now is to be left alone, free to lead this new life by my own means. Do not contact me or the children again. This is over for all of us. Think we were happy once. I hope you find happiness again.
Looks like a mailbox key.
Mailbox.
Oh, I was hoping that would turn up.
I swear, you could be so nosy sometimes.
Yeah, well, it's one of my favourite personality traits. Oh, another drawer. Ah, boring. Mailbox time. Oh, wrong way.
Looks like Pierre tried to mail this, but he messed up the postage or something. Let's crack this bad boy open.
Wait, opening other people's mail? I don't know, Tess.
Pretty sure law for bring husbands too. If this guy's your real father, it's fine.
If this guy was your real father, you're his next of kin, so it's fine.
Is that how that works?
It is
I
now.
don't know, probably. Makes sense to me.
I suppose you have a point.
Let's see what we've got here.
I always have a point. Sheriff's. To whom it may concern, I now confess my culpability for a spate of burglaries which resulted in the theft of almost $1.5 million. I had worked as a property inspector for Jean County for over 10 years. At a poker game in 1966, I was approached by a man interested in trading blueprints and my knowledge for cash. He and a few others targeted department stores and other businesses that carried large amounts of cash overnight. This relationship developed and I became more and more involved. I was given 10% of the proceeds from the robberies in exchange for information on how they could evade detection for the store's security. As time went on, the stores they chose to hit became riskier and riskier. I had no way to back out the arrangements as they had already threatened not only my safety, but that of my family's as well. Seeing no other option, I falsified a death certificate with my papers I lifted from the county office. I left my wife and my daughters to cross the border under an assumed name given by the instructions to follow me. They never did, and I wish that regret. And I wish that, and crossed out, I regret having asked them to. What little of my stolen profits remain I have destroyed. My wife, Helen, knew nothing of my crimes until it was too late. She only went along with the story of my death because she had no other choice. She is innocent. My decision to involve myself in this series of crimes was mine alone. I ask only that you leave my wife and daughters alone. This is my confession. Leonard Lumbers. He's alive!
So Pierre was my dad?
But
He
Pierre
wrote this whole confession,
was...
but it never made it. It's been here ever since.
I can't believe it.
Well, it says right there.
No, I mean rhetorically, Tess. Jeez.
Right.
I'm... So my mother wasn't having an affair at all. Or whatever this would have been.
Not except with Grandpa's secret identity.
So my father hadn't died. When we thought he'd had a heart attack. He was just... here. On this dock. We never got to know him. He was just a car ride away. August and I suffered over something that never even happened.
It kind of did happen though, didn't it? As far as you knew it did. You lived with that your whole life, so to you, it did.
I can't believe I can't believe he just abandoned us. All this time he was here. He gave up his family, his children.
For an old boat and some booze.
I wish I could have talked to him. Just one more time. And my mother living a lie for the rest of her life. I can't even imagine. I just wish I could have talked to her about it. While she was alive.
Wish it didn't turn out this way?
Yeah. If we could have just... She didn't have to carry all this alone. I can't believe she would do that to us, lie to us, her whole life. Why didn't she say anything? Even when we were all grown up.
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
Yeah, maybe. August was so little. But I was old enough to know the truth. I just wish we would have talked.
So, that's it? He spent all his money, tried to send this confession, and disappeared, and he never came back? Do you think he could still be alive?
I don't know. Honestly, I honestly don't care. It doesn't really matter, does it? Either way, he's gone.
You don't want to keep going? Maybe we could find...
No, I think we've found enough.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mom.
He pretended to die. But he really just left me, like everyone else.
I didn't leave you.
Well, maybe not yet. But your dad...
I thought you said you were the one who kicked Dad out.
I mean... Well, it wasn't quite like that. I guess... Listen. I'll give you the full story in the car. I'm freezing out here.
Yeah, me too.
Tess, thanks for doing this. For coming with me.
Of course.
And for pushing me to find out what happened.
Just doing my job.
I know I haven't been the best mom lately. But I am so lucky to have such an incredible, kind,
Oh, Mom.
beautiful, hardworking...
Stop. You'll make me cry.
Just such an amazing daughter.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, honey.
Aww. Cute. Did I get my phone back yet? Where's my phone?
Hey, Mom. I was thinking about something. I wonder what Grandma would say about all this.
Good question. What do you think?
I don't think she'd be too happy. Now, girls, I hid those private things away so people wouldn't find them. I don't know why you couldn't leave well enough alone. Well, if you didn't want people to find it, maybe you should have gotten rid of it. Well, okay. Maybe I did want you to find it. A little bit.
So you asked about what happened with me and Dad.
Uh-huh.
Well, your dad, you know, was always looking for the next thing. Always had a new idea to try that was gonna fix all his problems, our problems. And for a while, it was the video store. And then that sales thing, and then he decided that he was gonna be a professional poker player.
Is that what you meant by full-time gambler?
Yeah. I mean, not really a gambler. He's not playing with his own money. It's all tournaments and stuff. They're playing as a sport.
That's kind of cool.
It's certainly, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's following his dreams. He might not make it, but he is going for it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I never really thought about it in that kind of light.
I mean, I wish he could have been here, but he had a dream, and he had to follow it. I get it.
Right, my little web entrepreneur.
It's like Matt Damon in Rounders.
It's not really like Rounders. I mean, he wins a lot in Rounders, and he's a lot more handsome.
He must really like poker.
He likes it. But I wouldn't say that's the real reason he left. The split came at a really hard time. The theater was doing worse, and I was spending all my time there. Then your grandmother started really declining and needed more and more help. I think when I decided we needed to move in with her to care for her, well, being a full-time caretaker for his mother-in-law was not something your father ever signed up for. So he left for Nevada. He wanted to stay married. Said we could make it work. But by that time...
It was already over.
Yeah, exactly. I realized that this was a pattern that would never really end. Do you blame me for ending it?
No, I get it. You needed his support, and he just ran away. Kind of forced your hand.
Yeah, kind of.
That sucks, Mom. But I do miss him. I'm sorry for buying the tickets.
Oh,
I should have talked to you first. I guess I thought, I don't know, that Dad, explain everything to me in a way that made sense, and that he was living some great life out there.
no, you shouldn't apologize. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. I guess I was embarrassed. That I would have married such a ding-dong. Professional gambler. I didn't want to have to say it out loud. But I guess you can't keep running away from your problems forever.
Now I have these tickets and I don't know what to do.
I think you should go.
To Reno?
Yeah. I think it would be good for you to hear his side of the story. We may not always get along, but he's not a bad guy. And you guys have a good relationship. You should spend some time with him. I think it'd be good for both of you.
Are you sure, Mom?
Yeah, I'm sure. But it's not over Thanksgiving, right?
Oh God, no. And Miss August mac and cheese? Fat chance. I'm proud of you, Mom.
For what?
What do you mean, for what? You're kick-ass. How many moms would stop packing up their house to drive their daughter all over Michigan to search for a family secret? Or run their own business, run a community theater? That's pretty cool.
All right. Maybe not the brightest idea from a financial perspective, but it is pretty cool. Thanks, honey. That means a lot. And speaking of businesses, that's pretty impressive that you made enough money to buy a plane ticket.
Yeah, it's exciting that people are willing to pay me to design websites.
Well, I've seen what you can do, and you do a great job.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm serious. When I saw your web stuff, I mean, I don't always know what I'm looking at, but I know it looks good.
Thanks.
An artist's eye, just like your grandma.
And my mom. But maybe it skipped over my aunt.
Come on, her painting wasn't that bad.
I liked her painting.
Well, I guess I always imagined that you'd go to Ford, like Grandma and me. It's silly, but it's not fair of me. God knows I didn't do everything my mom wanted me to do.
Like seeing or doing Kurt.
Like seeing Kurt?
Yeah, exactly. Amongst many other things. But yeah, it's hard to let go, to see you as an adult, and not just my baby girl.
Mom.
You were so cute back then. Even cuter than now.
Stop.
And you had the biggest head. Everyone said it. Everyone said, that's the baby with the biggest head.
Bowling ball head, the bowling ball baby.
Yep. And it was all your dad. On my side, we all have perfect, tiny little heads. Like golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about the whole August thing?
Moving in with her?
Yeah. I guess it's a big decision, moving to Chicago.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
Would you want to move in with her?
It seems like a good choice. Even if it's just for a while, at least we'd have a place to stay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Are you worried about the theater? Or my school?
These days I'm worried about everything, but I'm confident too. Confident we can figure it out.
Yeah.
We've been through so much this last year. You've been through so much. I have to have faith that we'll continue to make things work.
Yeah. Me too.
I will say, August's house is pretty nice.
Her bathtub is the size of my bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be worth it for the bathtub alone. We should call August and tell her about all this.
Oh, hey August, guess what? Our dad really is our dad.
You can sleep easy. We're not French-Canadian after all.
Whatever we end up doing, I'm just glad... I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah. Me too.
That was nice. That was nice. I like that. I like the story. I like the story kind of thing it had going there. It was definitely, like, I realised a bit into it, to be fair. It was definitely more story-based than game. Get what I mean? Like, there are the odd game bits where you just walk, but it's more just walking around, finding stuff. It's very cool. Just kind of walking around finding stuff, small little things, which in the end build up to a bigger story. I really like that. It did I'm not very observing. Don't know I forgot when. I'm not very good at paying attention and noticing small things. But in like games like this, I'm just like, I want to find everything because everything had meaning to it in the story. In the story you end up with at the end, you know, you wouldn't have understood half the story if you didn't find all the letters and all the pieces, like small notes and stuff like that. I mean, it's really cool. Me like a lot. And I like that it did have its kind of, in the long sections of dialogue, it had just like every now and then it would give you a choice of what you wanted to say. It didn't really affect the story, but it kept you involved in it, and so you weren't just sat there zoning out. Yeah, it does make me want to play more games like this. I have a lot of games on my to play list, which hopefully we're going to get through during my few months off of work. Because we'll definitely have time. And if my PC can run them, then why not? Yeah. Oh. What time is it? Nearly 5:30. That's why my cat got up. My cat got up and left the room a short while ago, and I know why. It's because she knows it's dinner time. So I bet if I went downstairs, I'd find her in the kitchen. Find her in the kitchen, ready to go. Oh. Yeah, did get a longer stream out of this though than I thought we would. I thought we were going to do about 2. I thought it was going to be about 2 hours because it was like the game's about 2 hours, but completionist is 3 hour, and I'm like, well, I'm not much of a completionist, so. But no, we did. But again, I think that was because I took the time to find, and not only find, but read everything as well, like all of the letters and such. But again, it's because I was intrigued in the story. My friend is trying to trying to figure out what game it is I'm playing, and he hasn't guessed it yet, but I'm giving him over hints. But he's not guessing it right. He's guessed so many games. But I think it's given him something to do. I think he's bored. At this rate, I think I'm going to wake up and my gutter will not be on my house anymore at this rate. Anyway. next week's streams, you'll see we won't be live tomorrow because we don't go live on Sundays, but we'll be live next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, 6 days. If all goes how I want it to, we should be live 6 days next week. Monday will be Hereafter. Tuesday will be Spiritfarer. Wednesday will be Stardew Valley. Thursday I haven't decided yet. Friday will be Hereafter. And Saturday I haven't decided yet. So the only two that are left up to discussion are Thursday and Saturday. I do have family coming over Thursday evening, so perhaps... Oh wait, no. No, I lied. I won't be live Friday. Sorry. I forgot I'm going out for a meal Friday night. For my sister's birthday. Sister and my dad's birthday. So it will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday streams. Which means I do know what I'll play on Thursday now. We'll just do a Hereafter stream on Thursday. So it'll be Hereafter Monday, Spiritfarer Tuesday, Stardew Valley Wednesday, Hereafter Thursday, and then no stream Friday. Don't know what we'll play Saturday, and then obviously we don't stream Sunday anyway. So that'll be the plan for next week. You made a Jade origin. Of course you did. Why doesn't that shock me? You're welcome for playing. Why doesn't that shock me that you made that? How long did that take you? What can Jade do then? What is Jade's origin? I assume it's got things like stuff to do with mold. Does Lil hops? But here's the question. Does she have a pocket dolphin? Oh, it's not Jade. It's not Jade if Jade doesn't have the pocket dolphin. Oh, no more pocket dolphin. That's a shame. I guess no more traumatizing freckles then either. Wow, bottom of my PC says wind warning. Really? Thank you for letting me know. I never would have figured it out. Anyway, I'm glad you've had a good time, Jade. Glad you've had a good time, Jaden. Designing Jade's origin. But yeah, that saved me time. Now I don't have to. Now I've already said what my plans for next week's streams are. But yeah, I'm going to end stream here. I'm gonna end stream here. I'm gonna go feed my cat. Then I'm gonna go eat food myself. But yeah, thank you to everybody who came to stream. Much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed this game as much as I did. I very much enjoyed the story aspect of the game. But yeah, we'll be back on Monday. And it should be an earlier in the day stream. Should be, because it's because I'm not working. But yeah, I don't have anything planned yet to do on Hereafter, but I'm sure I'll figure something out before Monday. But yeah, we'll be live again on Monday on Hereafter. But yeah, until then, you should all know the drill by now. I'm gonna love you and leave you all. I miss you all already, and I will see you all later. Fair and friends.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays.